This building was a total disaster until now. I'm going to take you through a personal project of Zoe and mine. We didn't just fix up a room or just one apartment. We fixed up an entire apartment building, and we wanted to make sure we got it right because we had to elevate it to a point where it felt like an inviting home. Do me a favor, subscribe, hit that bell so you get the notifications. And this is another episode of House Tours. Let's get started. This building had not been maintained very well at all. Zoe and I decided we had an opportunity not just to fix this building up, but bring high quality units back online into what is a great area. When we took over the building, we surveyed all the tenants to ask them, what are your biggest concerns? And those were security, building access, and noise transfer. So I am on a mission to fix all of these things, bringing in new security measures, cameras, door access systems. Also, for the noise transfer, soundproofing all the walls between units and under the floors. So fingers crossed we can pull it off, but it is never an easy thing to renovate an occupied building. So my hope is that it goes as smooth as possible. But let's take a look at what we're working with. Starting right from the front, when you have a building that is this dated, there's no building access of any kind. We're gonna change this out and have a brand new ButterflyMX where there's a camera, you can see from your phone, absolutely state of the art. It's gonna be a good first impression. Once you go in, we're gonna change everything. We're painting everything out. We're giving everything a cosmetic makeover. Think about how many times you wanted to get into your unit. Oh, I don't have my keys, you're fumbling. We are upgrading everything. So it'll be digital access. Give a QR code to your friends or your dog walk or whatever, and they can access, makes everything more secure and also state of the art. Inside, we wanted to do a little upgrade to the kitchens too. So in the kitchens, the cabinets were actually in pretty decent shape and they had been changed out a few years back, but it had tile countertops, so gross, had a really bad backsplash. So we pulled that out and we are using one of Ciot's latest and most beautiful porcelain slabs, brand new appliances. We're getting rid of the gas. Everything again is gonna be efficient and healthy. None of these places have air conditioning. Even the lighting is so bad. So we're changing it all out for our Drew and Jonathan collection. We're gonna make it really pop, brass accents, everything will be elevated. When people walk into these one-bedroom apartments, we want them to say, oh wow, this is way nicer than what I expected. Everybody was hauling all their laundry to a central laundry room, which is a total pain. I don't want to have other people see my tidy whities. So we are changing it in here, in-suite laundry, GE's state-of-the-art all-in-one washer dryer system. And then into the bathroom. Figured you can't have a beautiful living room, beautiful kitchen, and not have a beautiful bathroom. So we're redoing everything. Same beautiful stone all the way around. Kohler's giving us a nice deep tub. Scott living vanity. Nothing is gonna feel like an apartment. Everything is gonna feel like a home. One of the most slick systems I've ever seen is the ButterflyMX building access system. The calls come right through to your smartphone. You can let people in, you can see who's there, you can talk to them. I think this is a system that every single building should have, especially if it's a building that's being renovated. One of the most challenging decisions was what to do with the pool. The city and the insurance company required that we remove it because we couldn't put a fence up and it didn't have the clearance from the doorways. So we still wanted to have an amenity that people could use year round. So we transformed it into somewhere with big trees, lots of lounging space, and I think it is something that people will really, really love. I think it did turn out incredible. It's safe, secure, and really elevated. I want to show you though now inside one of the renovated units. I am absolutely obsessed with the WVH wall covering. This is a white oak panel, and you'll see in between where the gaps are, there's a felt material all the way across there which absorbs that echo in a room. Before, these rooms were super tinny, super echoey, kind of annoying because it just felt really loud. Now it's peaceful. On top of that, to make it a better experience for the neighboring tenant, underneath this we have an entire layer of that SONOpan acoustic barrier. That breaks that sound transfer and makes it even better in behind. In fact, speaking louder now, you can actually hear the difference. Instantly my voice is sort of absorbed into these acoustic panels. You don't hear it just echoing around the room. These are easy things that you can even add on top of your existing walls. You don't have to break the walls open in order to apply these, but a big benefit. We no longer are dealing with those old school keys. We have upgraded to the dormakaba systems. It's all digital locks in this whole building, seamlessly integrated with the ButterflyMX system. Tenants can manage everything themselves as well. So if their code gets compromised, they can instantly change it to a new code. If a fob gets compromised, we can delete it from the system. GoKeyless, who did the installation for us, and their slogan is that they make complex access solutions simple, and they really do. This was the easiest part of the entire install. Some of the kitchens only needed new stone, new appliances, but the cabinets were fine. Others, like this one, needed everything redone. But I like the fact that we were able to make it a little bit more bold. I tried to think of anything that would make ongoing cleaning, maintenance super easy, and this is what we came up with. I feel like that and having the elevated lighting is going to make a huge difference for anyone who calls this home. One of the biggest challenges with an existing building of this age is how do you get air conditioning into it? And trust me, in California, you need air conditioning. We want to make sure we're using the latest technology. So we use heat pump systems, ceiling package terminal. This is going to make sure that whether you're air conditioning or heating, every room is going to be comfortable in the middle of summer or the middle of winter. It doesn't matter. Something I've seen in most apartments is they don't have any window coverings, or if they do have them, there's a lot of light bleed, which makes it hard in a bedroom. So we upgraded all of the bedroom window coverings to have full blackout, so nobody has to worry about that. It'll be nice and dark. Also, we put in beautiful new laminate floors throughout. These are like bulletproof, which is what we wanted. Something that has the beauty and warmth of hardwood, but it's going to withstand whatever tenants might throw at it. Most of these are one-bedroom units, but I still want them to feel like a home. This includes lighting. This is our Drew and Jonathan collection from Visual Comfort. I think having elevated light fixtures makes a statement, and whether it's here in the bedroom, in the bathroom with the vanity light, or in the dining room, all of the statement fixtures we put in are going to elevate the space. As a small bathroom, you have to try and think of ways that you can maximize every element within it, whether it's your storage. I designed these so that the storage goes all the way across, but you also have a nice big mirror. I think it's important also to make sure you're maximizing the beauty of a space. So our lighting does that, raised the lighting up as well, so it elevates the eye line. Even inside the shower, we wanted to make sure we had stone all the way around. Just because it's a small space doesn't mean it can't make a statement. And I think the two-tone stone makes a beautiful statement. Pretty cool. I wanted to find a way to get in-suite laundry in every single apartment, and we figured it out. We did not have room for a fully stacked washer dryer. We needed the extra room for storage, but the GE Profile system is so cool. It's full size, extra large capacity load, hyper efficient. You don't have to vent it, don't have to run 240 power. Everything runs off of 120. Unlike the old systems of the past that took forever to dry, this is really, really effective. So I recommend you try it out. You don't have to take your clothes out. If everything that's in the washer is going to go into the dryer, it automatically does it for you, which saves you even more hassle. If any of the past tenants walked into these new suites, they would not recognize the place. They feel completely different. Anytime you're electrifying a building, you know it's going to be a big undertaking. This one, we had to do a new roof. We had to do all new HVAC. In the end, I'm glad because now the building will stay healthy for many more years to come. Especially once you get furniture in here and you make it really pretty, it's going to feel like a very comfortable home. Well, there you have it. From a rundown building to a beautiful, secure, modern space that people can be proud to call home. This was not an easy project, but I'm glad we did it because now there will be a lot more really nice spaces available in this area. And if you liked the renovation, comment below. What did you like about the before and afters? What was your favorite product that I put in? I do read the comments, so make sure you comment now. And I don't know, am I gonna do another one right after this? I'm not sure. I think I need to take a nap first.